Hey folks, Corey Arnold here at Toyota of Easley. I hope I'm smiling because the cameraman, the video we just didn't have the microphone on. He wants to blame it on me, and of course, it's his fault. So it's the cameraman. Cameraman, thank you for us doing another video today.
That's not true. You messed it up.
No, I did. Okay, it's okay. We don't need to argue on the air that we got there. Folks, again, Corey Arnold here at Toyota of Easley. We've got a brand new 2023 Toyota Tundra SR5 with the XP package. This is a good looking truck. I'm telling you now, it is blacked out. There is very, very little chrome on this vehicle at all. And let's face it, some of us just don't want the chrome. We want everything blacked out. We're going to show you where the chrome pieces have been blacked out and let you check this truck out that we've got here. So 2023 Toyota Tundra 4x4. Normally this vehicle comes with an 18-inch chrome, not chrome, I should say a machined or shiny machined wheel. But now what's happened, because we've got the XP package on it, this has actually been upgraded to a 20-inch black TRD wheel, as well as we're upgrading that to a Falcon Wild Peak tire. Notice that it's got a little bit more of an aggressive tread, really kind of dressing the look of that truck up. I really like that wheel and tire. The 18 is fine for those of us who need it, but sometimes to me, if you're not doing a lot of deep off-roading, that would actually be a tire that actually looks good on that vehicle. Also, XP package is going to give us that step bar down on the front there. It really adds to that aggressive look. And here's one of those pieces. Now, normally Tundra would be written in chrome, that we got there. But what we've done, we put a black cover over the top of that to match that black look, matching those wheels right here. Also, the XP badging up here on the side, really kind of dressing that one out. All right, now, there's nothing wrong with this vehicle that we've got here. We've got two different screens, okay? This one has the standard 8-inch screen. You can get the 14-inch big screen in this vehicle. To me, in this particular version, though, guess what, all right? In this version, I'd rather save the money and stay with that actual smaller screen that we've got there. That is the 8-inch screen that is standard from the manufacturer. A lot of people are enamored by our big 14-inch screen. If that's what you want, we can get one for you. But we've got this one here, and guess what? You don't have to wait actually at all in this one. Cloth seats in the vehicle, they're well made. I tell you what, every time I get into the vehicle, I just feel like I'm going to be touching and feeling this for the next 10 years actually in this vehicle. But now guess what we can do? Guys, we can add leather to any vehicle. I love when we do it here in town because we can actually change the color up a little bit. So let's say you didn't want black leather. Maybe you wanted to tie into that silver tone that we've got there. So what we could do is add a light gray leather, or in some cases, we can even do a two-tone, which is a good looking feature that we've got there. All right, check out the room in the back of this vehicle. Now that's with that seat all the way back. A ton of room in this vehicle. You can get it in a double cab. We don't stock the double cab. We normally let someone order that because we just don't get that big of a request for the double cab. The CrewMax is where it's at, especially considering now the CrewMax comes standard with a 5.5-foot bed, but you can get this Tundra with a 6.5-foot bed as an option. So really it took down even the amount of people that were ordering the double cab because of the advent of being able to get the CrewMax with the 6.5-foot bed. Man, that's a lot of bed, but with a lot of cab space on the inside. Check out all of this room underneath this seat. I really like that. Goes up and locks into place right there. Come up and check that out for me. You guys let us know out there if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I am going to choke the cameraman right here on air. I'm joking. I'm going to choke the cameraman. All right, and keep in mind that this is a CrewMax. So the CrewMax, this window is standard coming all the way down. So this window is going to disappear down into the bed. It really is nice when you've got one of the front windows cracked. It causes a nice draft to come into the vehicle. Now, you don't want any trash on the back of your truck because, of course, you suck that into the thing there. Come on the back of the vehicle here. Notice the dampening that we've got. All right, so now that's a big, heavy tailgate. But watch what I'm going to do. When I release that, notice it actually does not slam down. I love the fact that on all of these as well, you've got the release on the remote. So on the remote, I can actually release that tailgate. So when I get there, it's actually already down. And note, watch this. I'm going to let it back up. One finger, letting up. Now the reason being, there's actually a strut on that side that keeps that from slamming down really nice. I love what we did here. Now, this is the first time we've done this into Tacoma since, wow, way back in 2016. But in this vehicle, we have a fully composite bed that's reinforced by aluminum underneath. Guys, guess what? This is just as strong as metal, but we don't have the problem of rust forming in the bed. Invariably, when you throw a cinder block in and you scratch the paint off, that begins to rust. It's never going to do it in here because we've got the fully composite bed that's going to age better that we've got here. All right? Now, max towing on this vehicle is 12,000 pounds. By the way, that is 2,000 pounds higher than the naturally aspirated 5.7 liter V8. So we've got a more towing machine right here. You even do not have to have a pigtail. We've got a 7-pin connector on one side and a 4-pin connector on the other side. And the vehicle comes from the manufacturer with trailer brakes. So guess what? Years ago when I was selling Tundras, we always had to take it to the shop and add something to it, and it took us a couple of hours to get you to the point to where you were ready to tow. But now, right from the manufacturer, we're going to be able to tow. Now, this one doesn't do the max towing of 12,000 pounds. Keep in mind, any four-wheel drive vehicle weighs more than a two-wheel drive. Therefore, a four-wheel drive truck tows a little less, as well as the fact that this is a CrewMax. CrewMax is heavier than a double cab, so therefore we've got to subtract that towing. So instead of 12,000, excuse me, instead of 12,000, we're probably a little bit closer to 11,000 pounds worth of towing we've got there. Man, I like the backup sensors on this one that we've got there. And guys, this is a beautiful truck, and let me say this, I know we do a lot of videos where we're showing $65,000, $70,000 trucks. This truck right here is less than $60,000. Brand new 2023 Toyota Tundra. As a matter of fact, it's 58 and some change, and that is with the upgrade. This package here is an actual $3,500 upgrade. So if you didn't have to have that 20-inch wheel, you could actually spend $3,500 less than that, and you'd really have a beautiful and capable truck. This one you don't have to wait for. You get to come to the dealership, take this around the block, and then come back and actually buy this vehicle. I'm telling you now, when you get done driving it, you will actually want to buy it. And I have driven these home overnight, not brand new ones, but late model ones that we've got in the new body style. I have made them break 19, 20 miles to the gallon. And all it is, you just got, you don't do heavy starts. You don't want to just slam it down every time. But great gas mileage, 5 miles to the gallon, better than the outgoing V8 engine. Here available, come see it here at Toyota of Easley. You guys have a great day. See you soon.